Welcome to the It Happens podcast, where we hear from folks operating in the wild world of plumbing. People who have seen it all and lived to tell us it can happen to you. Is it real? Is it all made up? You be the judge. I'm your host, Matt Zurn of Zurn Plumbing. Today, we're taking a look at one of the most misunderstood and frankly unpredictable areas of plumbing, the garbage disposal. It is the one fixture in the house that plumbers whisper about like it's cursed. And if there's one man who knows that curse, it's plumber-turned-author Deuce Howland. Detailing the loss of both of his hands in a tragic garbage disposal incident, his memoir, Disposable, is equal parts survival story, plumbing manual, and self-help manifesto for the tradesmen everywhere. Welcome to the show, Deuce Howland.
Well, it is an honor to be here, Matt. Truly, truly.
So, to set the table for listeners unfamiliar with you, tell us about Brown Friday.
Well, Brown Friday, for plumbers, is the darkest day of the year, no pun intended. Yeah. Common people looking to buy a big screen TV. Well, they call it Black Friday, but make no mistake. The day after Thanksgiving for plumbers is like a one-day war. Let me explain. Okay. You got your bathroom and your kitchen. Those are your hot zones, okay? Now, usually pressure for family members and friends is way too much for any middle-class system. And it gets ugly.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
So, Deuce, your book opens on your blackest Brown Friday, perhaps with a public reading.
Gladly. I appreciate it. I really do. We'd be here all day, me turning the page, you know. All right, here we go. The garbage disposal was Thanksgiving all the way down and smelled like an outhouse clam bake. Owner said it clogged every once in a while and pretty easy, and sometimes it'd run on its own like an old man's hip socket. I started with the standard diagnostics, okay? Protocol. Check the reset button, verified the power, supply voltages, and inspected the exterior housing for structural integrity issues. Everything tested fine. All the connections were secure. So I employed a technique us old-timers call noodling. You know how those old boys catch a catfish without a pole? Well, that's what I was doing. You stick your arm in and just feel around. I'd have my arm down there, just pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling. I must have pulled about 5 pounds of chicken out of there when I suddenly realized that it wasn't chicken.
Uh-oh.
We'll just leave it. Spoiler alert, all right? I'm about to tell you what happened. That thing ate my hands up like it was Texas two-step turkey. A rare malfunction. A very rare malfunction, so,
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Well, it was. It really was.
But how exactly did it get the second one?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Your second hand. I understand how it got the first, but why did you put the second one in there?
Oh, the second one. Well, why did I get married a second time? Some things are just beyond reason, Matt. I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe I liked symmetry. I have no idea. But anyway, I woke up in the hospital 3 days later. And my boss came by. Said he didn't need me anymore. And soon after that, my wife did too. It was a really dark time for me, Matt.
Understandably. What helped you get through it all?
Anger.
Anger?
Well, no. I'm sorry. That was the wrong word to use. Rage is what got me through, buddy. Rage against the machine. Yeah.
That reminds me a passage near the end of the book. I wrote it down. We stumbled after our hubris like a mule in heat and invented the garbage disposal. Plumbers today don't understand the philosophy of these machines and how the pursuit of a work-free life will end in erasing what makes us truly human, the work we make with our own hands.
Amen.
Some critics say this is you admitting to a fear of technology.
Oh, no. I'm not. The only thing I'm afraid of is mankind's love of convenience.
Unpack that.
Well, it's man versus machine, Matt. Replaceability. We are chasing a love for convenience that only ends with the eradication of the human race as we know it. AI, nanobots, brain implants. I mean, how far is too far?
What about a really cool pair of robot hands?
Ridiculous.
You wouldn't replace your prosthetics with a pair of working robot hands?
Nope.
Maybe you can tell us about the movie adaptation of Disposable. I read the film's rights, sold a few years ago, but haven't seen anything since.
Well, that's because it's Japanese, man.
Japanese?
Yeah. You see, the Japanese turned my life story into an anime, man. A Japanese cartoon. You never heard of Fukumon?
Fuku what?
Fukumon. Hookman.
That's actually kind of cool.
You look like somebody that would like anime.
Is it streaming anywhere?
I wouldn't know, Matt.
Well, all right. That's about all the time we have for today. Deuce, thank you for helping us learn more about the ins and outs of garbage disposals. Remember, folks, if your disposal is giving you a hard time, don't ever put your hands in it. Like, ever. Seems kind of obvious, but some people like to learn the hard way.
What is that supposed to mean?
Just call Zurn, and we'll safely replace it.
Look, if you listen to him, you are missing the point entirely. We are better than our love for convenience. Take it from my first-hand experience.
First and second hand. The It Happens podcast is sponsored by Zurn Plumbing, Atlanta's top-rated plumber for nearly 40 years.